This week I had a story that went up on the Daily Love. It was a blog post about basically bragging or boasting or being vocal about doing good deeds in the world. And I think that there's a bunch of crazy, wild things that surrounding that have happened recently. First of all, when I think about First Saturdays, which is this next weekend, by the way, so if anyone's in San Diego and they want to join First Saturdays, we're going out at noon on Saturday. What day? Saturday. First Saturday. But so much of the success and the growth of First Saturdays is because we make it a sharing experience. We make it something that we are proud. We feel good about how it makes us feel, and we want to share that with people. The gift is, it's not an obligation. We don't want to try to make it feel like, oh my gosh, we so need your help. It's more like, I think you'd really like this. I feel good about myself. I think you would feel good. Or not even about myself, I just feel good. It's the way I describe it is that it's an opportunity with very little effort to be the person that you want to be in the world, to act in a way on behalf of the planet, to be the change, to be and be surrounded by people that are making those steps, tiny little choices to be the kind of people that we want the world to be filled with. Be the change, very simple. And when you do that and you share that story, you let other people know that that's a possibility. You let other people know that that is a possibility. Traditional media does not give us good role models. It doesn't give us good examples. It gives us, we get fixated on the horror stories and what's broken. News is what's going wrong if you watch it on TV. But social media allows us to tell the story of what life can be about and how we can do these tiny things and inspire one another to be the people that we want to see in the world. So that has become this what started as a help the homeless effort is so much more about becoming a giver, about opportunities to do good. And so, I wrote this article and I submitted it to help to the Daily Love, and it went live over the weekend. But between the time that I wrote it and that they published it, something kind of miraculous happened. And if you notice where I am, I'm in a place that is not my normal broadcasting place because I'm in Ventura, which, by the way, I thought Ventura was like in south of LA, like in Marina del Rey, which would have been less than a 2-hour drive. No, it's all the way on the other side of LA, so it's like a 4-hour drive. But I digress. The point is, I was approached by a company that I can't talk about too much now because we're still building in this stealth mode. But the reason that they wanted me here, helping form things, shape things, be involved in these high-level discussions, is because of what they saw in First Saturdays. And because of the other things that I do vocally and loudly and put of good and goodwill and positivity and helping and gifting in the world. And they said, sweet, that's what we've been looking for. We want to make sure that we're doing that to the best of our ability. So here I am writing about how important it is to speak boldly about your goodness, and I get rewarded profoundly and given an opportunity to do so with much more resources in a much bigger way than I really ever imagined. I wish I could talk more. But to me, it's just another one of these, when you sink into integrity, when you go, be present, focus on integrity, align with love, it is limitless, the power that can get behind that when you can fall into the flow and then these coincidences and opportunities in the right place at the right time. And I had a meeting earlier last week. Well, it wasn't really a meeting. I'm new here and I'm the newest one, and so I'm trying to figure out how I can help with stuff. And I kind of got involved with, I would help clean up some PowerPoint presentations because I'm kind of the branding guy, and but I'm not really a designer. At least I haven't been for a long time. And so I got totally bogged down and really like frustrated because I was trying to make this PowerPoint, this crazy graph thing, look better and cleaner, and it was, not that good. Certainly not something that, I'm totally blown away with the caliber of people that are here right now. And so here I am going, here's what, like they're creating castles, and I'm like, I made an ashtray. That's kind of how I felt. And so I was bummed. I stayed really late in the office. The cool thing is I'm living with 4 of the founders right now. And so I didn't want to go home, and I finally went home, and in the conversation after that, when I kind of like I was like, okay, before you go inside, psych up. Don't let them know that you're so bummed out. And I go inside, and very quickly they're like, "What's up? What's up?" And I'm like, finally, I couldn't hold it in. I'm like, told them about, and they were like, "Well, don't do the PowerPoint then. Well, we can do that." They're like, "That's not why you're here." And then they kind of, the more we talked, the more I realized that it was this. I almost couldn't believe it. The things that they wanted from me were so in line with everything that I am and everything that I care about that it wasn't like I had to play a role that I thought that they needed fulfilled. They saw this that I am and said, "Sweet, do that. Help us do more of that. Make sure we don't lose track of that. Look at everything we're doing and see if we can get more in alignment with that." And I'm like, seriously? So at the meeting the next day, I started the meeting, I shared a bunch of my realizations. And then I led everybody in 3 deep breaths. And then we went around the table and shared gratitude. And it was pretty awesome. And none of that would have happened if I would have been quiet. None of that would have happened if I didn't boldly share good deeds and boldly make that a part of who I am and make facilitating goodness a part of what I feel called to do. So I'm super excited about this group of people and this talents and skills and resources and the vision, and I can't wait to share more, because I think that it's being the universe is sometimes poetic in profound ways, and I can't wait to share the poem with you.